spots here and there on them.
Yeah. Doing some Bob Ross.
Play. Sure, we're just pushing it and we're just like a little gas nest. Okay. Tell you what, just looks like the right place. Let's have right here in the corner. We'll cover up the last tree. I want to use a big tree that lives right there. This is Van Dyke Brown. Man, we need a nice little foots on this tree.
You need to watch A, guys.
He's got to be strong, stand up.
No, but
Take a little permanent red, a little white, and a little bit of burn under into that.
they want A.
Come right on down those foots. The foots need some highlight. Now on the other side, there's just a little blue. Let's put a little bit of grass down here around his foots. Just about everything. First name is hanging out here. And I think we'll call this one finished. And I really hope you've enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. It's a beautiful painting. Till next time, happy painting.
I want to get down on that. Back at me. Hey, guys, hey. I got him.
Ready to do a fantastic painting with me? In the last series, we took the canvas and we put some contact paper around it,
help over there, Nate?
and we made a fantastic little painting. We had such a positive response to that. I thought we'd do another one today. So, there you go. I've done all the colors across the screen that you need to do this painting with me, and they'll come across, as usual, in the same order as I have them on the palette, starting with the titanium white and working around. While they're doing that, let's go in there and get started.
Alright, here we get on B now.
As I say, I've covered this with contact paper around the edges, and this is just ordinary contact paper that you can pick up at your local hardware store, grocery store, whatever. Just cut an oval in it, stick it on the canvas, and I'll put liquid white in the center. And we're ready.
Sneaky weird
So,
out.
we'll take a 2-inch brush, and I'm going to
Streaming
go into a little bit of the crimson. All we want is just a very small amount. So tap the brush into just a little tiny bit of the color. A little bit. Okay, let's go right up here. Right in here. Just making little crisscross strokes. I'm going to lay in a little touch of that.
I don't know. I streamed like 3 hours today on
Just
Twitch.
let it work right up like that. See there? Now, I'm going to take a little touch of phthalo blue on the brush and mix it right into that crimson so it makes a beautiful little lavender color. There we are. Just tap the brush. Okay, back up here. Lay in a bit of that. Beautiful colors. We'll do a little winter scene today. I like to do little winter scenes.
Chill them in that spawner area.
They're sort of special to me. There we go. So now we have sort of lavender on each side and a little bit of pink right there. I'm going to take a touch of that crimson color.
Got somebody on our team not playing or something.
We'll have some water in this painting. So I'll just lay a little bit right in.
Playing on the iPad, it looks like.
That's pretty already. Very soft colors.
It's kidding around.
Make you happy when you're finished with it. Okay, let me wash the old brush here. Scrub it against the springs in the bottom.
Pretty good. That was me. Fuck bullshit.
That'll be tough. Now, I want to take this clean, dry brush and just blend this together. Very softly, still using little crisscross strokes. Just blend it. Okay. Same old brush, haven't cleaned it, same old dirty brush. I'm going right into Midnight Black.
I'm on dude.
Tap some of that right.
Right here,
You don't have to
backside of it.
clean the brush because the black is so strong, it'll just eat up whatever's on there. All right, let's go up here. Now I want some big clouds that are coming across here. So just use the brush sort of sideways. Just sort of like that. We'll just make all kind of happy little things. See there? The black. Maybe there's a nice big thing that lives. Yep, right on through there. Wherever. Just sort of on the way. Oh, there's one. I see one right there.
Nomad.
Just pull that right on down. There. It's a super
It's
easy
the
little
54
way
portals.
to make a very effective sky very quickly. Now, while I have the black on the brush, I'm going to put a little bit down here in the water. Just pulling from the outside in. Just right across. There we go. Good. Okay. Now then, take a clean brush, and I'm going to very gently bring all this together. This will soften all the edges. And here, go all the way across. And that's all there is to it. We have a happy little sky. Now then, let's build us a mountain today. Tell you what, let's take black. We'll take Midnight Black, a little bit of the phthalo blue. We'll throw a little crimson in there too, a little lizard crimson. So we have black, crimson, and blue. Pull it out very flat, go across, and cut off a little roll of paint. There you can see it. Okay, let's go right up in here. Now then, decide where your mountain lives. Our mountain is going to live right there, using very firm pressure. Very firm pressure. Just push that son of a gun right into the fabric. Okay. And there we are. Isn't that easy? We have a happy little mountain shape. And the only thing that you're worried about at this point is this nice top edge. You could care less what's happening down here. That doesn't matter. The only thing you're worried about is the edge. There we go. Okay. Now with the 2-inch brush, grab this and pull it. Because the canvas is wet, you can move the paint. Look at that. That easy. That easy. You can move a mountain.
Yo!
Isn't it fantastic to have that much power? Now then, let's put some snow on that mountain. I'll go right into titanium white, and I'm going to pull it out.
full nudes.
Just as flat as I can. And to that, I'm going to add the least little touch.
Damn straight.
Red. Least little touch. Pull it out very flat. Get strong with it. Straight down, cut across, and get that little roll of paint. Let's do it again so you can see it.
Work it just fine.
Very flat. That,
Put it on Facebook right
cut
now.
across. See that? That's what you're looking for right there. Okay, now then, just take the knife, no pressure, touch it, and just let it slide right along the line. Yeah, easy that is, no pressure. There we go. One thing I should mention, when you look at the knife close up, you'll notice
It's gonna die.
knife black on TV so it doesn't shine. My knife is like yours. It's just painted. When they're new, it looks just like chrome. It's beautiful. But if I use that on television, director
Plan B.
I started shining.
Oh, still clear.
I'll put a little touch of highlight right back there. Now,
Alright,
for
ready
the
to focus
shadow
on B.
color, we'll take some Blue, they look blue. White,
Yeah,
you're gonna have a
focus
little
on B.
black. You have to dull it down. Pull that out the same way, very flat, cut across. And once again, we have a small roll of paint. Okay, now then, touch, no pressure, just give it a gentle pull.
Not a big deal. It's not like you ever have both of them anyways.
That
You
easy.
win.
You can
Usually always get one on.
fantastic little mountain. There it comes, right there. Just drop them in. And you can go back and you can make this mountain. Fantastic.
Just chasing you down.
That's a kill.
That easy. Put a new
Overwatch
peak on
down.
there. You can
Shoot
take
him
it
on
away.
defusing.
Whatever makes you happy. Okay. And just tap. We'll go through the rest at the bottom of this mountain. Follow the angles in the mountain. Over here, go in this direction. Always follow the angles in your mountain. And lift upward. See how soft that makes the base of the mountain look? Okay, just lay it out.
They blew my car up. They're coming through the middle right there.
Man,
Overwatch
that easy.
down.
We've got a happy little mountain. Tell you what.
Oh, still with a grenade
Tell you
again.
what. Let's put a little footy hill
That's
in
getting
there.
ridiculous.
I'm just going to take some white and go down to that same color. Light and I'm just taking the corner of the brush, pull it right through the color. Okay, and maybe the little foothill lives right there. Take the corner of the brush, touch, just give it a dab. Just down. So you can just make all kinds of stuff.
Bad plan right now, B.
You have to make some big decisions. Where does your foothill live? Is there a lot of bumps? A few bumps?
They slid in.
All right, now then. With a clean brush, I want to create the mist at the bottom of the foothill. Just tap.
Nice. There's two of them though over there.
Just tapping the bottom. Just the bottom. You don't want to touch his top edge at all. Just the bottom. Very lightly. Lift upward. You have to.
Oh wow.
And maybe, maybe there's another
was
layer of
waste.
foothills. Same color, only a little darker. Use less white. See, now it stands out. As things get closer to you in the landscape, they should get darker, 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 darker. Now, while I have that color on the brush, watch right here. Maybe there's
The
going to be
guy
some
he's
reflections in
right by B.
See?
I got him.
Right there. All we're doing is laying some color on the canvas. Then we'll take the brush, grab, and pull straight down. That easy. We have instant reflections. A little bit of liquid white. Put it out
Oh,
there.
fucking train, dude.
Very flat.
Fuck
Take the
yeah.
knife and cut across. Okay, let's go there. Now we can go back in here. Just cut in a little water line. Just a little water line. And act like you're trying to cut a hole right through the canvas. Cut on it.
What?
You're not going to hurt this canvas.
Oh,
It's tough.
I didn't know that.
Ripples here and there.
Didn't know there's water back there.
But even these ripples and the water line, everything needs to be basically straight, or your water will run right out of your painting, get your floor wet.
Oh, I see it. That water down
Check
there.
with me. Okay.
Oh, no shit.
Let's build some trees. We'll take a big bunch of the midnight black.
How far can you go in the water? They're swimming. That's how they're getting behind us.
In there too.
There's dudes down in the water down here.
Looking for a color that looks black. But we want some blue in there so it has a blue base to it.
Oh, that shit.
And this one
That's beautiful.
very much. Off here. And we'll grab a fan brush. We'll make them with a fan brush today. That's the easiest way.
Train.
Load the fan brush full of
I
paint.
think there's a dude on. Oh, I got him.
Just really
I got the two dudes shot underneath the train.
okay, look at all the paint that's in that brush.
We got this one. Time's up.
Let's go here. Now you have to make another big decision. Where's your trees live? I think it's going to be a tree right there. So just touch the canvas and give yourself sort of a little guideline. And then just the corner of the brush. And back and forth, back and forth. As you work down the tree, push harder, add more pressure to the brush. And the bristles, watch, see the bristles are bending downward. See? See it's bending down like that. Okay? You can really see that thing there. There you go. Yeah, and down, maybe to about there.
You guys want to get B first then?
And he's got a little friend.
Looks like.
Right there. And maybe there's another one right over here. We don't know. Just make a decision. Decide how many trees live in your world and drop them in. Drop them in. Shoot, I tell you.
Stay on B though.
Tree in my world.
Probably gonna defuse A. I'm not even gonna guard it.
These trees once in a while paintings that are crooked. Just like politicians. They're crooked when they're once in a while.
Looks like they're still going to be. We got a guy on A.
That one bent right on over. Okay. Now then. I'll tell you. Let's take a little bit of dark sienna, white, and we'll make a happy little tree tree. Let's go right up here. Just barely touch.
Dude, they're all coming in right now.
I'll just pull off what he wants.
Seraph down.
That's what my tax man says too. We're gonna pull off what we want and give you back what's left. There's nothing left.
There's a dude behind us trying to spawn and just shot me.
Now we got little chunks. Oh, find a 1-inch brush. Go right. Touch it. And into the midnight black. Reach over here and grab some white. Just put it right in there. And make a very dark blue. Very dark. Okay, go right up here. Maybe there's some happy little bushes that live. Putting the dark in here only so the light shows. Put it on. That's the only reason it's dark. Okay, a little bit of dark underneath. You know already that's going to end up being the reflection.
Wow.
Pull it down and go across. Instant reflections. Let's put some snow on those bushes. I'm going to dip right into the liquid white and go into the titanium white. Add a little touch of bright red. Little touch.
I wasn't sure if the dude was alive or not.
Red is so bright. Pull this brush in one direction. Load a lot of paint into it.
Alright, we got it, guys.
See, it has a curve because you're in one direction. Okay, let's go there. Now with a rounded corner to the top, touch, and just give it a little tiny push. Just enough to get the paint to stick. There we go. Touch. And one bush at a time. One little bush.
Be on all the time.
Individual. Personality, all of his own. Put a little touch more of that.
You do.
White on the brush. Your paint will not stick. Add more of the liquid white. Remember our golden rule. Thin paint will stick to a thick paint. Now here I've reversed the brush and I'm tapping downward. I want to make some reflections in the water. That easy. Clean, dry brush. Now is when we find out if you have a delicate touch. Whisper light. Whisper. Just barely caress it and then go across. This is 3 hairs and some air. Now then, tell you what, let's do.
Poor thing.
We'll take some white. Let's put us a little snowbank right out here. All this needs a place to set so it doesn't fall over in the water and make a big splash. Okay, angles here are very important. Very important. A little bit of the liquid white, and we'll cut us in a little water line. This puts in a water line and also cleans up the edges. If you've got some little ragged edges down here, this is when you clean them all up and make them pretty.
Back out here. Invite.
There we go. Okay.
You?
Now, the clean point of the knife I'm just gonna scrape in a few little sticks and twigs, wherever you want them. Okay, and I have several fan brushes going.
You're in a party with them, they go
I'm gonna take a little bit of the liquid white, a little phthalo blue, and I'm gonna make a nice blue color.
Go.
You knew that though when I went in the phthalo blue.
Might not have it. No.
Okay. See there? Brush is loaded quite well. Okay, let's go up here. Now then, let's put a little bit of snow on these trees. Don't overdo. Don't overdo. The contrast here, the dark against the light, is what makes this painting so pretty. Don't overdo. Just enough to give the indication that there's a little snow laying on these evergreens.
Okay. Find that.
And as they go down, let them get darker, darker, darker. Not as much light's going to get down toward the bottom. It's going to be in shadow more. All right. I think we got a nice little thing happening over there. Let's go on the other side and play some now. Maybe there's a nice evergreen that lives over here. So once again, load that brush full of paint. A lot of paint. Okay, let's go right up here. Maybe this one, maybe he goes way up here. We don't know. There we go. See, and he just works right on down. Like there. Like there. Cover up that beautiful mountain that you made. Now this is a good way. You know, trees really cover a multitude of sins. If you have a place in your painting that's not so great, put a tree over it. That's an easy way to cover it up. I said that in class one time, and the lady says, well, I'm going to have nothing but a forest in my picture because I'm going to cover up the whole thing. There. Now then, back to my 1-inch brush and pick up some of that dark blue color. Pull it in one direction. And go back up here. And we'll put in some happy little bushes. Push upward, bend that brush. Don't let it slide, though. If it slides, you're going to get that, and that's bad. If that happens to you, just cover it up with a nice little bush. That easy, you can fix it.
We're gonna be on defense here. They got a robot, and they gotta
get out of here.
Stand by it and push it into our base.
Now then, back to the 1-inch brush that has the white on it. A little bit of liquid white.
Take the robot down if you shoot it a whole bunch of times.
Least little touch of bright red. Least little touch. Load that brush full of paint. Tell you what, let me hold it this way. Look at the end of it. Look at all the paint. Probably the biggest single mistake made is not putting enough paint into the brush. Very touch. It's a gentle, gentle little touch.
When you get your super, it's when you shoot it. It's not going nowhere unless they get close to it.
That's what helps create the depth.
Behind you.
Okay, there's one. There's one. I tell you, I want another tree. So you can change your mind. We're going to have a tree that lives right here.
Put somebody back on the tracks.
I don't want this one big tree to get lonely. Trees are like all of us, they need friends. He has a friend. If I had a beautiful little place like this, I'd have to have a little cabin out there, so let's do that. And probably one of the easiest ways to paint a cabin is to take your knife and paint the basic shape.
You got somebody laying down there on the tracks in front of the robot.
Probably most important, it removes the thin paint, the loose paint. But it also allows you to lay out your cabin without being committed. You take a little Van Dyke brown, just do that. That's all you need to do. A little brown, a little dark sienna mixed together.
Gunflame spawn for some reason.
There we go. Other side. Zoop. I think you can build a little cabin over here. Zoop. Gotta make those noises or it doesn't work. A little dark sienna white. Just barely touch, just like you're putting snow on. A little more of the Van Dyke brown. A little door in there. Move those right around the edges. Sort of outline that door so it stands out. And you can just cut through this.
Oh, dude, that ain't no good.
Yeah, we need some roof on that.
While we're running away from that.
And put some snow right on the roof. Now over here on this side, we gotta have some snow over there too. Look at that. Yeah. That's all right. Here's some snow.
Gunslinger KIA.
He walks right down this way. Fishes for that great big trout that lives out there.
It's the same robot, it just we disable it just goes on. And has to reboot. Takes a little bit of time. To the right of us.
Isn't that easy? That little cabin, walkway.
Lethal.
Super, I'll take it down. Oh shit.
As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, we have contact paper up here. So let's take it off. Maybe we can come right down in here and watch. I'm gonna grab this. Come right in and watch what happens. Just pull that right off. Look at there. There we go. Isn't that neat? Of course, we were in a tree over here. So watch here. We'll go right back into the dark color. And let's just give this tree a shot of vitamins. See, we can come right back. I like to do these ovals and allow part of the painting to project out the oval. See, there's our tree. We gave him some vitamins and he grew right back. And he had a friend here, right? So why not do that now? Isn't that easy? You can go right back in there and put his friends in there. It's sort of like a vignette, but not exactly like it. It's a little different. It creates a very nice mood. And if you're interested in that happy buck, these will certainly sell. People like these paintings. Now take a little dark sienna point right here, and we'll put a happy little tree trunk in here. You might notice the roses are blue. That was a little sneaky, huh? I had painted the canvas blue in advance. Liquid white is so opaque. If there's some blue in here, it'll go right over it. You don't have to worry about it. Cover it right up. And then when you see it off, there it is all around the edges. And it really gives you a nice painting. We'll try it with other colors. And you can make all kinds of things happen on the edges here. And you can put different colors. If you can fade paint in. I get carried away. There's so many things. So many things. I'm getting letters from people all over the country. And they just say all kinds of beautiful things happening. Try it. And we'll see what we can do. Look at that. Just this little bit of a photo blue is white. Just to put a little of that on there. Look at there. Not too much. Just sort of touch. There we go. Like that. See? And as it gets down here, okay. Now we can take the knife.
Shotgun?
Whatever these always have little dead limbs. Just grab it, see, take the point of the knife, give it a little pull. Do a couple of that. I want them left. And I think we just about have a complete. Let's sign this one. Now just take my pen here, dip it right into some liquid clear, and go right into it right here. And you want to make this color very thin, almost like water. Put it up here. Maybe I'll sign this one right here. Like so. If you enjoyed this painting, give these ovals and different shapes a try. Use the contact paper. You won't believe the things you can make. Until next time, from all of us here, happy painting. God bless.
So we still got 2 minutes to get them in. Pretty fucking close. I'm back here. I'm gonna clear off the vehicle. It's got behind a tree. tree. At 30.
Welcome back.
20.
I'm awful glad to see you today. Today, let's do something that's bright and shiny that'll put you in a good mood and do nice things in your heart here. So I'm going to have them graphically run all the colors across the screen that we'll use to do the painting today. And they'll come across the screen in the same way that I have on the palette, starting with a white. While they're doing
Wow.
that, let's get started. I've already covered the canvas with a thin, even coat of magic white. And we're good to go. Today I'm going to start with a little tiny bit of Indian yellow. We'll just put a little bit on our brush. Okay, now let's go right up here
They're
in the
about to take it
sky.
down again.
And we'll start making little X's. Little tiny
Try to move them a
X's.
little bit.
White.
Super close.
And
Got
gets
enough
lighter
time
in
for like
value
one
as you
more
blend
push
it
as soon
outward.
as he goes up.
And let's take some of it right down. It's a beautiful, beautiful color.
Oh, I actually
Very
got right up
transparent.
on it.
Indian
Yeah,
yellow is a transparent yellow.
I don't know if I can even get to him in time. I don't know, I'm here.
Washing the
Oh,
brush. Go
You
right
gotta
in
get somebody
a
back
small
there.
amount of alizarin crimson
I was right on.
without washing the brush. Contact. And we'll go above that.
Anyways, that time.
And let's put in a little bit of crimson. Nice little pinkish color. A little more paint. And blend it very well. Want it to blend together so you can't tell where one color stops and the next one starts. Now we'll go into a little bit of crimson and a little bit of Prussian blue. Very small amount of Prussian blue. It's 100 times stronger than your crimson. And just brush mix it. Prussian blue, alizarin crimson, but very, very small amount of blue. Okay? Now, right here, we'll put a little lavender color.
Right? Yeah.
And it just all blends together.
Alright.
And then I'll go right into Prussian blue. And we'll fill up the remainder of the sky with Prussian blue. Now, I haven't washed the brush all the way through this. All the way through. But you don't want to get the blue and the yellow mixed together. If you do, you'll have a bright green sky, and chances are you won't be happy with that. There we go. Now, I'll get the old dirty brush. We'll go back into a little crimson and blue. And maybe come right down here and lay in a little lavender color. We'll have a little bit of water here. I am an absolute fanatic for water. I love it. If it was up to me, every painting that I did nearly would have water in it. But sometimes you have to do something that doesn't have water.
Yeah.
There we go. Don't want to lose all of our yellow, so we'll just do that for right now. And I'll clean the brush. And we clean our brushes with odorless paint thinner. There's a screen in the bottom of this bucket that I scrub the brush against. And we shake out the excess paint thinner. And then the fun. Bloop, bloop. You just beat the devil out of that brush. Take out all your hostilities. Now with a clean, dry brush, I'm going to blend the sky together. And you can spend some time blending this. You want it to really, really blend together beautifully. You don't want to be able to tell where one color stops and the next one starts. Just blend it together. And you can do this several times if necessary. Step back and take a look-see. It really pays to step away from the painting sometime and look at it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Different view.
I bet that's what it is. I can change it real quick.
Just bring this all the way across. Now that we have a clean brush, we'll just bring it right across.
I didn't even think about that. It's last night I switched that.
And water already finished. Okay.
See if this can...
Now then, let's build us Let's build us a little mountain up here. I like
Skateboard.
mountains. My home's in Alaska, and we have a lot of mountains in Alaska. Some of the most beautiful mountains in the world. So I'm going to take Prussian blue and alizarin crimson. You need much more crimson than blue. Once again, the blue's is 100 times stronger. I want to dull that, so I'm going to reach up here and put a small amount of Van Dyke brown into it. So, crimson, Prussian blue, and Van Dyke.
Do they not have a team, or what's the deal?
I want it to have sort of purple cast. I want to test that. What color it really is.
What do they do? They're just chilling in our spawn?
And then take a little of your color and put in
They
there.
have no idea what the fuck to do. Now they're
It's
running
really
back.
the only way you can tell. Otherwise, it just that gives us a pretty good color. Let's take a little bit on the fan brush.
Just gonna run back. Give up.
We'll use the fan brush today. Make us a mountain. Load it.
It seems like even right off the start they weren't even trying to push it.
Wiggle it. Both sides. Sharp. Bristles. That's what we're looking for. Okay, let's go up here. Maybe the little mountain lives right here. You have to make this decision. Maybe. Right about there.
It's going now.
We're using just the corner of the brush.
Yeah. Got a bad habit of shooting that robot instead of the guys
Wiggles
behind
and
it. I
jiggles.
see it.
Oh, this makes all kind of beautiful little things. Wherever you want it.
Enforcer defeated.
That guy.
Not applying a great deal of paint. Just a little. Comes down and is applied. There.
Good effect.
There we go. Now, we'll take our large brush and pull that removes excess paint.
Already? Shit. How'd that happen?
It gets lighter in value.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that. It's usually super hard to get them with these steps right here. Why I took that time to change my sensitivity up.
Ready. Now then, let's take another fan.
Now they're in our spawn right now.
Now you have to make some decisions in this one. Which one of these peaks is it farthest away? Farthest away first and work forward. So maybe this time. Just gonna touch. Let all these little things happen. Very gently. Very gently. This. Now it goes right down there like that. Wherever you want it to go.
Talking all that shit about them, they walked it right in on us.
Put them on the canvas.
Confirming kill.
I know we put
This guy, yeah.
you want this to make it as wide or as small as you want.
Come on, guys, gotta get on that.
Right there. Now, take a little blue
That's a kill.
and mix right into my white,
About to go punch that dog.
the shadow color. Okay. Now, just go back up here. Figure out which one of these is farthest away. First. That one. Now let's take a little paint. Cut directly through that. Pushes out right into the background. That easy. Did you know you could do that? Huh? Mountains. There. Each little highlight here needs its own shadow. So you just sort of look at what you laid in here and begin working with it.
Grenade, move, move.
Oh, you guys
I want to kill all your dark.
you guys all died. Shit.
Shadow lives right behind that highlight. Barely touching the canvas.
Let's fuck that up. We gotta one night this down.
Where are we? Down. You can take this mountains anywhere you want. If you're not careful, you'll get where you like this. This is wonderful. It teaches you how to practice and recover. Start again. Scrape it off. Do it again. And that's the way you learn. It's by repetition, doing things over and over. Okay? Let's take a clean, dry brush, and I want to create a little mist here, so we'll tap this. Follow that impulse in. Very light. All in those angles. Most important. Over here, we tap in this direction. Lift up. Very softly. It's easy to destroy.
Threaten.
Okay. We can start playing a little bit here. We'll take this is a lavender color that we made purplish color. Same
Oh, that was stupid. There's no way to do that.
Running down the side of this touch, using just
Dude right there in our spawn. He's in the kitchen.
the tree line.
He's in our spawn with his heavy his special. Oh, what the fuck? It spawned me. Going the wrong way. Yeah, I didn't even realize it spawned us on the total opposite direction.
Black 1-inch brush, and very lightly. To mix with undercolor,
Check.
so it softens. Super will make it realistic. And you don't have to do hardly a thing. Lift it up, and you're in business.
Hear him boosting. Coming up. Gonna be up top.
Easy. A few little basic rules. Crazy.
I'm
Okay.
back here.
Now we can get in here. Let's get some. Let's just keep using the damn brush. We've used it so much today. There it is. Make a decision. Drop it in. After think a minute, drop it in. Just sort of look at your painting and visualize all these beautiful
Shit.
little things.
Go behind me.
Let them happen. Let them happen. sitting around trying to figure out.
They got him.
With that camera, if I see something that excites me, I take a picture of it and save it, because you can capture a second in time.
Yeah, are we tied?
You want to use it. Take what you see.
I only had 5 seconds.
You paint
Turn away, though.
beautiful paintings. They'll make you happy. Okay, I'm just pulling a little bit of this lavender color down. Now, if you want to make this look like it goes back here, this reflection be shorter than over here. And it'll give the impression that it's round like that and goes way back.
So much just stay back in the corner.
Super light. Just enough to leave it alone. It's very...
Corner hiding right there.
Let's put some highlights back in here. And I'm going to take a little bit of permanent red. And we'll mix it with a little bit of yellow. This is cad yellow.
There, I'm pushing him.
It'll make us a beautiful
Look at the guy in the corner.
color. This is almost an orangey color. If you wanted to dull it, you could put a little bit of brown into it. Okay, let's go right up here. I'm going to use just a fan brush still.
There you guys.
That's nice.
To get him inside will be gold. Come in inside.
Just some brushes. Just like so.
Yeah, it's nice. Not cool.
Again, making all kinds of little different things here. This is where you can change the projections that you have out into the water. And all you have to do is grab it, pull some down, get a little reflection, go across. Alright. I'm going to take a little bit of the magic white.
Can confirm.
Put a little of that
Don't leave
lavender
these
color into
headshots.
the magic white.
Dude, seriously, that dog is pissing me off.
So that you can get cut across
He
it.
doesn't want in here, he wants outside.
I'll give you a small roll of paint, a little line of blade, and we're going to push right into the canvas, just like we're trying to cut a hole through it. Maybe some nice little water. Keep these lines basically straight. You can go anywhere you want to go.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Be straight. Keep your
That
water.
pissed me off.
Settle it down.
And already you can see how it's starting to build depth into the painting. It makes it look far, far away. So don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. A lot of time and energy.
I don't understand why is the robot not moving from that spot.
Okay. Going back to my purple. That's crimson and blue. Let's put a right there. Touch. Use a corner of the brush.
Let's say because it was, was in their spawn. I had them trapped in there.
Give them frame.
7 seconds left.
Just use
But
the
the
same
timer
corner of
should
the
have
brush.
came on a little sooner.
Through. Maybe there's some bigger trees. That color stands out. It's like yellow.
It didn't work out as well.
It's exciting. Contrast. It really stands out. Okay, maybe we'll give it a little frame.
Who wants to watch us live stream?
Just make a little forest. No, they call it a stand, not a forest. It's called a stand of pine.
Ours earlier, Toby.
Get the
Watch
correct
it.
terminology here. There we go. And maybe like to have a little tree that's leaning over.
Where's anti-Call of Duty?
Maybe a big old deer stepped on him when he was little and put a little hurt on him.
Guess so, why?
There. Okay, now we just take them. Drop in some more.
I'm trying to clear them out.
Foliage right here.
I'm
See
all
how you
cleared
just
out.
keep building and building and building and
Yes,
creating
no,
more and more
realized.
depth in your painting. Now, when I've got that on my brush, we can put in some general reflections. And we'll take our large brush and grab those reflections
Let's go outside. Lay down.
and pull it down a bit, very gently,
Lay down.
very gently, and come across. That easy. Okay, let's put some trees on the other side. Boy, these trees are so much fun. Maybe there's one.
When they have these weekend.
Touch, go under the brush. Now, the 1-inch brush will work very well for this, or the 2.5-inch brush. A lot of times I use the 1-inch or the 2.5-inch brush. Today, this painting has got so much fan brush work in it, I just decided to do it with a fan brush. You can do entire paintings just with a fan brush. And they are beautiful. Okay, maybe right there, wherever you want them. Ever so often, pile your paint back up. You need a pile of paint to work from, so you can load the brush deep. There we go. And if you find your paint's not sticking well, add a little paint thinner. That'll thin it down, makes it stick better.
I didn't back out, my bad.
And we'll just very quickly drop in a happy little thing right here. Maybe there's another. There it is. Wherever you want it.
Oh.
Wherever
Your
you
fault.
want it. That's where it is. A little tree. Let's use the
Alright, let's
big
push
brush.
this fucking guy all the way over there.
I didn't hear some.
I'll punch the shit out of him.
Some crimson. Let's drop in some color right here. Reflection. Reflection. Good. Across. There, bring this.
Smoke checked.
He didn't even be behind us.
Right down.
I gotta smooth that. Damn it.
Okay, time to put some highlights on some of this. On these evergreens up here, I'm just going to put the least little touch here.
I gotta put smoke grenades on. I forgot all about that shit. Guy laying down right there.
Where?
That wasn't my smoke. I put smoke on. Let's get it inside now.
And white. Little tiny bit of
I
crimson.
feel like it takes forever to get across this map,
Mostly
though.
blue and white.
All the maps, really.
Let's go right up here. Man.
I'm coming in behind you here.
Just like so.
God jumps over.
Wasted.
There's some. just make decisions. Drop it in. Got to make the decisions. Take some yellow, some permanent red.
Sarah, neutralized.
A great deal of highlight. Try to keep them silhouetted. There. Just a few little highlights here and there.
Maybe he has an anti-car blow face.
And the 1-inch brush would work very well for putting
That's
it.
fine.
Brush going, we'll just use it. And it's a super little paint.
Oh my god, really? Two guys on my team are staring at this fucking dude, and each shot both of them.
And this drop in some little water lines.
I just hate how long it takes you to throw stun grenades. Like, they're almost worthless.
Magic lamp with a little bit of purple color.
Sarah.
We don't really care. Okay. We just something to enjoy.
Oh, I jumped over the fucking wall, man.
Take a little
Shit.
thin oil, and I'll assign this one. Signature's not going to show up. I'll install this red.
Yeah, I don't know about these stupid shots.
I hope you enjoyed this painting. Certainly a pleasure being here with you today. And from all of us here, we'd like to wish each and every one of you happy painting. God bless, and I'll see you next week.
They're out there. The whole fucking team's out there.
You know, they say that time really goes by.
Our whole team just spawned in too. We don't have enough time to even get to it.
Show of this series. So I thought today, since I could get out
Oh, come on, man. Fucking douchebag. And our fucking team was in front of me. You can see the dude fucking laying there.
Now we painted this with just a flat
Sucker.
black acrylic paint, allowed that to dry, and then on top of that,
That dude right there.
something over in
Laying there. The guy in front of me just fucking ran right at him.
phthalo blue and green mixed
Metal.
all over the canvas, so it's completely covered with a thick paint. So it's all ready to go. So let's have them graphically run all.
If I run really fast, they won't see me.
This project with me, and I think today we'll do some northern lights. So come on up here and let's get started. I'm going to use the old sand brush today. So probably one of the best ways to do this is sort of take on this black canvas, you can draw in some basic shapes. And if you've never seen the northern lights, a lot of times they're in what they call curtains or just layers. If in your part of the country there's no such thing as northern lights, you can do the same scene, leave the lights out, and maybe put a little moon in the sky, and it'll be just as effective. But brush right into it. You have all those beautiful colors on the canvas.
We're gonna be playing this shit all day tomorrow.
Where these lights are going to be, and just begin tapping. All I'm doing is just tapping. Basic shapes. Just very basic shapes.
No, I'm fine. Tired, but I get better at this.
Outrider, KIA.
Tapping, titanium. Sometimes a little
EKIA.
around. Maybe we'll have 3.
I'm sure this is gonna be a esports game type. I hope so. I think it's fun. They actually have 2 games for that.
Let's take a 1-inch brush, and I'm going to begin grabbing this.
What do you mean? Don't like it?
Just grab it and pop it.
Yeah, man, like it.
Already you can see
MLG's like playing that. It'd be fun to watch, entertaining.
what Johnny Horton
I wish they'd bring back one flag.
likes.
That was fun. top there. The dining
all the way
table.
through this and lift up, all the way through. Follow the same angles, all the way. Look at that. Pull these as high as you want. In some parts of the country, they don't see
Walk,
that.
they're coming in upstairs. Get the kitchen. Come in the kitchen.
And you can do yours that way. Where I live, outside of Fairbanks, in a little town called North Pole, sometimes we would see lights in every color in the rainbow. Makes it more interesting. So I figured if I did a bunch of colors, you'd find your color. See, this is where the crimson was. It has sort of like lavender feel in here. Over here, there's a little phthalo green mixing with phthalo. Beautiful, beautiful colors in the sky. Just be no painting complete without an almighty mountain. Take a little bit of black.
Oh, come on. Oh, action right.
Okay, let's go.
There's only lag, it seems like, when you go to shoot somebody. Guy coming up behind you. Right side. Be your right side.
Scrape off all the excess paint. Really, really can't scrape it.
Yeah, they put it in. God damn.
This just basically more of this paint that you get off, the easier the next layer is. So take off all the brush strokes. And you're not committed. You can just keep changing this, playing with it. Maybe a little shadow. You can see there. It's that easy to find out how your highlights and shadows will look in there. Pull it through, or you can just keep going till you spend all day just playing there. Okay. Now then, let's use our old knife. We'll go into titanium white and a little bit of blue. Just a small amount of blue. There. Just enough to tin it. Good. Pull it out very flat, as flat as you can get it. Get tough with it. And come across. Get that little roll of paint right down to the edge of the knife. Okay, let's go back up here. Now then, let's have some snow just coming right down the side of this mountain. Wherever you want it to go. No pressure. No pressure at all. Just let it flow.
Leave it in
Let that flow. All these little holes left in it. There you go. See it? And you can wiggle that knife and cause all kinds of little effects to happen. Let it go. Okay, right up here on the top, we want a little bit of snow right up here. There. It comes right down. Maybe it joins together. You have to make big decisions here. There we go. Okay, now maybe there's some light striking right over here on that little ridge. Let's begin with our shadows. For the shadows, we'll take the blue and white, mix it together. Like so. Maybe we'll make that a little bit lighter. Still a little dark for what I want. That's much better. Cut across it, our little roll of paint again. Okay. Now then, no pressure. No pressure. Just let it barely caress the canvas. Just begin laying in all kinds of little things. Anywhere you want a little ridge, just drop it in. This is your paint, your world. You can do anything that you want here. Put it right back here. See? Now we can take this one and pull it distinctly through, and it pushes that one right back. Did you know you had that kind of power? Could you push mountains around? go home. Only thing I can push around is a chair, but here I can push around anything. Mountains and trees and rivers. There we go. And put a happy little peak right in there. Now we're using a very fine knife. I want this paint to be as firm as possible. Look at that. Okay, now see this little
I don't really like domination.
it needs to have its
So
own
far.
private shadow. If it doesn't have its own shadow, then it won't stand out like an individual.
Nobody. World watching us.
You can just bounce it back.
Frozen key. Sounds like a health grade it is.
As many as
Holy shit.
Enforcer.
Want to see?
all the time. You can see all the beautiful color that's underneath. It allows all kinds of things.
You want to see?
Yeah. Just take a clean, dry, 2-inch brush. Tap. Following the angles in the mountains.
Just threw a
Always
smoke
follow the
grenade.
angles.
Grenade in that building. Baller, dude.
Tap more down here at the base than you do up here.
Baller, shot caller.
Whisper it. Down at the bottom, you want to tap it a little bit harder.
First time I played on this map.
Paint on your brush, just take, beat the devil out of it, and that'll remove the excess.
Right on.
See how soft that's beginning to look. Follow these angles. Always pay attention to these.
Nice.
There. Now then. Very gently. Lift up. Sticks out like through the top.
Right up to you.
This creates the illusion
You might be.
of one.
Three might be. My boo. Be my boo.
Okay.
What? Tired. Ain't nobody watching us stream. But we're doing it anyways.
Just mix a new brush. Load that brush.
I don't know what the fuck the deal is.
Just a little
I
indication.
think somebody would.
Far back.
Unless everybody's just playing the game themselves. I think we need to start doing it more in the mornings. Nobody else is streaming.
Get a little more paint. See, you're using I don't want to fill out this misty area. If you kill this mist, it's right up here. All that'll happen is these trees will run right into the mountain. You want them to stay separated. So don't kill your misty area. Save them. Precious. Right here in the best for
Looked away. Got stuck on you.
like a fence post. Chances are you just don't have enough.
I feel like this should be a Star Wars map.
Help take care of that little problem.
I think we could have came back and won that.
Another fan brush, and I have several of them going here, so I don't have to.
Grenade!
This was just the shadow. I want to just pop in some indication of some happy little tree trunks. Just on the bottom. Touch it, pull it straight up. Just touch, pull straight up. Very lightly. Very lightly.
Everybody's missing out on this Bob Ross,
There's
dude.
a light area down here at the base of these trees. Just makes it a little
Don't beat the devil out of it.
So you're playing light against dark, dark against light, continually. Continually. That's what painting's all about. Now then. distance, we can start playing with a little detail. We'll take that same old black color, just put a lot of paint in the brush. Just black, blue, a lot of paint. Look at there, that brush is really full, okay? Let's go right up in here and we'll just pop in a few little bushes. Don't want to kill all the little tree trunk areas that you made there. Just a few. See that little light area now is your separator. It's your divider. There. Just like so.
It's like this more.
Now then.
Awesome.
I'll go back to this fan brush. It's got mainly white on it. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add at least a little touch of liquid white to it to make it a little thinner.
And a board.
Let's go back up here.
Board.
Now then, I want some bright things happening here. So I'm going to take this and pushing upward to create just some happy little grassy areas back here. Allow it to mix with that color it's underneath, all the blues, blacks. So it creates all kinds of little things. There we go. Maybe it comes right along there, wherever you want it. Maybe there's one out there. We'll have this one go up. Just sort of make a decision, let it happen. Now then, let's take a 2-inch brush and I'm just going to tap it into a little of the titanium white. Just gently tap it. You see? Okay, let's go up here. Now, I want a happy little reflection to live right underneath here. All you need is white because the colors
All them you brought them.
Watch your 6.
Just pull it straight down. Straight down. And start where you want it to be the brightest. And then work outward. Darkness, work straight down.
No!
Get a little roll of paint on the knife.
Putting that shit on you.
There it is. And let's go up here and just put the indication
Oh.
of the snow. It's laying right
Yeah,
on the
just
and just barely touching the camera. Just barely touching it. Allow it to move.
a little relaxed, but overall, I think it's game coming out yesterday. It's a lot better than any other launch. Wonder if that's just because not as many people are playing it or not.
Maybe right here. It's a little bigger. He's a little touch closer. Right there. Just like that. And lives right out.
One, like have to charge up like a laser beam and shoot.
Lights or Borealis.
Oh, that one's awesome. Shit out of that earlier. It's a lot of fun to use.
Loaded on the fan brush. A few little highlights. These trees are far away. Don't want too many. I need it right up. All right. All right. Now then, let's have some fun. Let's put in some bigger trees. Same old color. Here's the blue, the black. Mix it well. Okay,
One guy just has them all back there by himself.
Yep. That's a big tree.
There's some of them too.
Back and forth.
Nowhere. Other team that has no idea that what they're doing right now. You knew they went away at the time.
Everything. Everything's got trees and bushes.
Yeah.
She's done.
Just went to church.
It goes all the way
There's smoke in there on him. This guy was so fucking confused.
There's really different ways to paint northern lights as there are painters. This is just one inch.
Yeah, I have smoke on this class.
This is what they look like to me where I live.
It's really hard to use in this
Makes
one.
a beautiful painting. And these black canvases, when you change the light source, the painting changes. You'd almost believe you have 3 different paintings. It changes that much. It's almost unbelievable. At home,
That little line thing.
canvases with any transparent
They can control.
what color is transparent.
They're just about all the same. There's no easy way about it.
See, if you take this blue, that still looks black. That's why it's
That's a
transparent.
kill.
No idea what they're doing now. It's a break.
See what happens?
Chopper gunner or
That
something?
color is not. Look what we're trying to do here. Let's see.
They have like a chopper gunner in. They gotta do their team is 19 and 2.
He's right there.
Scumbag, dude. 19 and fucking 2. He was losing these. 18 and 2.
Just blue and black. Okay, I'm gonna get a 1-inch brush.
He's just sitting back trying to get killed. He doesn't give a
Look at
fuck
same
with it.
color.
I'm gonna leave early.
Shoot a little bit of this lighter color. Pull that brush out. It's a very dark color. And then we're gonna have some happy little snow-covered bushes. Some very basic shapes here. Look at the detail. On very basic. Very basic.
I gotta hit marker my car.
I've never been to Alaska. You ought to go see it. It's almost unreal. I was born and raised in Florida. I was almost 20 years old before I ever saw snow. And my favorite one, he sent me up there in January. I thought that would be fun. Fell on the bottom. One direction.
She's gone.
All these little snow-covered bushes. In Alaska, they have
Guy throws grenades like a girl.
asphalt covers everything. Everything with frost. It's so trees look like dark. So ice-covered frosty things that act like prisons. Breaking their legs, all colors in the trees. Dead of winter.
He probably thinks shit's about to get serious. I've just put smoke on B on accident again.
Explain it all to you. Just goes right out of that brush. There they go. Just drop them in.
Okay, well, our team just sit. Well, they're not even doing nothing.
Yeah, the bushes. Well, with the completion of this painting, this will end 8 see all the shapes. If there's any of them that you can see, keep your station. And when you need some help, don't kill all the dark contrast. That's what makes it. And you know me, I gotta have a little cabin. So maybe with all this paint here, I'm just afraid that basic shade, that loose paint. It's also a good way to lay out the shade.
I can.
Then I
Reaper
Yeah.
KO.
Boss, dude. Oh boy.
Sniper!
You never see them, and they never get a thank you. But if it wasn't for them,
Get down!
a little bit of burning.
Fine. This is my smoke.
Just like so.
Smoke is really good in this game.
Some snow over here on the other side.
That's the second room? Oh yeah. Call myself.
Are
I
very
gotta steal my care package right through it.
Wait.
I thought they said the round was almost over. Why isn't there a timer in this game?
It's a distant part of your finger. Just bushy things.
I thought it said the round was almost over.
Enemy down.
Where do you see the timer at?
Stool. It's on the little stick.
There's no timer though? So much shivering because I thought like it was almost over.
From all of us here, happy painting. God bless.
I just kept everything. Got it. Really, we won. We went to 2 views twice. That's probably just when you clicked on it.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the joy of painting. This is a wet-on-wet painting technique, and each week I'll take you step by step through a beautiful oil painting. If you've been with us before, I'm glad to see you again. If this is your first time with us, drag up your paints and your big brush, come along and paint with us. And let's go ahead and get started and talk a little bit about what we're going to do up here. I've already covered the canvas with a thin, even coat of liquid white. And this makes the canvas wet, makes it slick. It allows us to blend color right here on the canvas. And now I'm going to have them graphically run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint this project with me. And it'll come across in the same order that I have them on the palette, starting with the titanium white and working around. While they're doing that, let's go on up here and get started. I'm going to start with a 2-inch brush today and go
When I was
right
talking about it,
into
it's
a
actually
small
pretty awesome.
amount of alizarin crimson and just really tap the brush into the color. Just tap it. This assures a nice even distribution of paint all the way through the bristles. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go right in here and just make little crisscross strokes, little X's, and put in a little tiny bit of pink, just like so. Using very little pressure, just apply it right on the canvas.
Not a huge fan of this
Don't want
map.
that to get too bright. We don't want to set the sky on fire. We just want a little pinkish
What
glow
about
in
the
the sky.
glare?
Okay, now then I'll take the same old dirty brush, add a little more of the crimson
Number
and
one.
a tiny, tiny bit of phthalo blue. Proportionately, we want much, much more crimson than blue. And I'm just mixing this right on the brush to make a nice lavender color, nice purplish color. Okay, let's go up here and sort of test it. Now, sort of test it up here. If it's not the color you want, stop and change it. You can fix it. This is your world, and you can create any type of illusion that you want here. You're the boss on this canvas. You can do anything, anything. Okay, a little more paint. And just sort of let that play around. I'm going to add a little more blue to that. A tiny bit more blue there. Today I thought we'd do a nice painting. It's very soft and very quiet. And it'll make you happy. It's a very easy little painting. There we go.
And we had
Down here I'll just
2 viewers for like
clean the brush
maybe
off,
50 seconds.
just like so. Okay, now then let's clean our brush.
Right,
We
one,
clean our
but
brushes
assuming
with
that's
odorless
us.
thinner. And be sure it's odorless or you'll be working by yourself. Shake off the excess. And right down here I have a box I shake the brush into. This is where you take out all your frustrations. Maybe the absolute most fun of this whole
That I was on
technique.
Twitch
Okay, now let's take the clean
like 3
brush,
hours ago.
go right back up
Keep
here.
him sleeping. Nothing.
Just blend the sky together. Still using little crisscross strokes. Still using them. Back and forth. Back and forth. There we go. Okay. And you can blend this to any degree of softness that you want. You can blend it till you lose all the little variations that you have. And personally, I like to leave some of those in there. But when you're
Okay.
doing your painting, you look at it and you do it the way that you want it. Okay, there we go. And that quickly, we have a very effective little sky. And we'll just use long strokes here to take out any brush marks.
Threat neutralized.
Okay. And that gives us a happy little
Turn
sky.
around this car a little bit.
Now then, let's take a little bit of the phthalo blue.
Profit kill.
There's the crimson. We'll just mix it together. Still, we have a little bit more of the crimson than we do. We're
Put
still working with a nice
a
lavender color.
ramp there. Better to ramp it right up
Pull it
in
out
there.
very flat and cut across it. So there's a small roll of paint right on the edge of the knife. There we go. Okay, let's go right up here. Maybe there's a happy little mountain that lives right You're really pushing this paint right into the fabric. Really get firm with it. You're not going to hurt this canvas. Should they make tents out of it? It's tough. Really push it in. Use a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
We got a whole team now.
All that you're worried about is this outside shape here. You could care less what's happening right here. And that gives us a basic little mountain shape. Now then,
I have to throw that stun
let's go
grenade
back
at
to
my
our large
face.
brush and grab that and pull it. Just pull it. Now that's mixing with the liquid. And automatically it gets lighter toward the base. And if you can see the entire mountain, it should be lighter at the bottom than it is at the top.
Oh my god, I totally fucking mad. I did
At
get
the
my care
bottom we
baggage.
have mist, and now we have pollution. And these things have a tendency to break up and
You can pick that
diffuse
shit up.
light, so it looks softer at the bottom. Now by just taking a knife here, we can create the illusion of the highlights and shadows. Just push very fine. Take the least little touch and tighten it. We want these mountains to be far, far away so they don't have much detail.
I need to go to bed.
Very, very touch. Smallest amount of touch. And I'm rubbing it. the illusion of all the things happening. We're actually
Trying to drive that
doing
car
it.
and see if I can jump it up in the.
It keeps that looking like it's far, far away. Far away. Far away. Maybe a little touch right in there. Wherever. You just make a decision in your mountain and put it wherever you want it. You know, you can have that. You blend it a little bit.
Killed him.
And that mountain should look just like it's just laying there, just floating in the sky. Very soft, very quiet. Okay, let's have some fun. And maybe there's a little footy hill that lives right down
He
here.
slid right in
So
front
we'll
of
just
me.
keep using this old 2-inch brush. I'm going to take a little blue. And I'll just make some red. I'll add a tiny little bit of white in there, too. So we've got alizarin crimson, a little bit of phthalo blue.
I wanted to see what that gun was.
Go right back up
Laying on
here.
the floor. I was like, I'm gonna pick it up and check it out. And that dude ran right in. I was picking it up.
Right here. And all you need is just the corner brush.
Target down.
And just begin laying in some basic shapes. So sort of let your brush touch.
That happened. That guy killed us two different guns.
Down. Straight down. Straight down. Maybe they can round out here.
Down.
A little more paint. There they are. And then I want to create a little mist right under the bottom of this foothill.
What's
So I'll take a
Sparrow
clean
with?
2-inch brush.
Sparrow.
I'm going to come right here and tap firmly. So you can hear it
Put on the white
very
slate.
firmly. I don't create the illusion of mist at the base of these foothills.
Shoot your mic when you're doing that. It's
Just
fucking
like so.
annoying. This is breaking me.
And then very lightly lift upward.
Game started.
Straight up.
Come on, Hoss.
Straight up. Maybe, tell you what, maybe there's another layer of foothills in there. So let's go right into the
Guess
same
nobody wants to watch Bob Ross, dude.
Phthalo blue. But I want it a
Like
little bit
200,000
darker.
people watching
Thing is, get
yesterday.
closer to you and more blue.
Okay, aye.
Let's start right here. Maybe we'll just bring this one down. And let it
No,
drop.
no. You were there eating
There it is.
candy.
There it is.
Yeah, it's when there's
Yeah,
special
it's a little
things.
bit
You leave like
darker,
a
so it stands out.
landmine or some bugs in it.
Might even add the smallest touch of sap green to that. Smallest touch. I just want to begin giving an indication of a little green. Far, far back. Okay, then we'll take our clean, dry brush. And once again, I want to create that illusion of mist down here at the bottom. So we tap very firmly. Very firmly. And you're using just the, there you go. See, just the top corner of the brush. Strike the canvas. Just like so. Just like it. Okay, that is. You have missed there at the bottom of the foothill.
I thought you were still alive just now.
There.
I thought you jumped up on that thing.
Something.
Over there was looking out the other
Okay,
side.
good. Wash the old brush here.
You jumped up there really
I like
quick.
to wash the brush. That's the most fun part. Of course, everybody in the studio is covered. Okay. Now then, let's begin putting some little things that are happening way back in the distance. I'm going back into this lavender color I made and add a tiny bit of sap. And all I'm doing
Sarah,
is
the
tapping.
Alien Marker
Still
City.
tapping. Okay, let's go right up here. And maybe back into way back.
No marker town.
It's just a little soft hill. Just way back here. Layer after layer after layer of little hills back here. Now, if you live in someplace that has beautiful, beautiful hills, this is a
Yo, Charlie.
super way to make them.
They saved Charlie.
All those beautiful mountains that
Don't
you
lose
have in
them.
that area. The same way. Just leave this big one out.
Turn.
There we go.
Why does he see
A little bit more
say B?
brush.
It says C for
Maybe.
Charlie for C.
This one it comes.
Changes it up,
I
huh?
want to add a little touch more of the
Am
blue.
I just making that up?
There we are. That's right. I want to get a little darker, so get closer. we're good. Just tap
King Slayer.
Oh my god.
it. Okay. Put more of the green into that color. And you have to make it right to see right down. See, now each time you do this, you're creating
Stop jumping in
planes
it.
in here. And each plane that you add into your painting makes your painting look deeper. It shows much more depth. Of course, we're not
It's like it's glowing.
Seraph KIA.
That's
Dang, a
what
bunch of
sells
little
the
red
painting.
glowing dots all together.
There we go. There we go. See, just layer after layer. I tell you, assessment.
I get shot in my
Let me grab the fine brush
side.
here. And we'll mix up. Same old color.
I got you, Charlie.
Blue.
Smoke on him.
Add a little bit of white to it. A little bit of white. There we go. A little bit more of the crimson.
Alphas.
Good. Okay, wipe the knife off. Now, I'm going to load this fan brush full of paint. Just really load it full. Wiggle it in there.
Oh, we
Okay,
capture all
just
of them.
Maybe back here lives a happy little tree. Little evergreen tree. Yeah. Just sort of touch it to give you a
They
center.
hold all the different
Give it a little
spots.
upward push. Sometimes you make evergreens by pushing
They
down.
did.
Sometimes by pushing up.
Captured A after the dude said it.
Look at all the little things happening there. Look at that. Look at that. Cute little tree. We want to see some happy little friend. Some friends right there. These two. We all need a friend.
I'm still alive.
Yes. Okay. You know what happens if there's two trees. Later.
I just rocked the shit out of these dudes just now.
He lives right here beside him.
Then that dude came in.
Okay. And you're painting. You put as many trees as you want. I'm going to put 3 right there. Maybe. I tell you what.
Why are we
Tree.
being dominated?
Tree lives right there. And we make him the same way, only smaller. Just make him even smaller.
I'm making fun of you, I promise.
And go out and study trees. Be friends with trees. You know, I talk about going out and talking to trees. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way you learn what makes a tree look. Spend some time with nature.
Never get a kill.
Let's take this brush and see right here at the base. I'm going to take this brush and just begin picking up
You're
some of
doing
that
good tonight.
tapping. All I'm doing is tapping. I'm going to begin adding a little color to that little
Nobody wants to watch balls
very
roast.
lightly. And then creating little highlights on all these little hills. Just let them all blend together. Just a nice soft little meadow back here. And add a little Indian